can't wait to make this fried rice. It's going to be better than takeout. In a skillet, you're going to preheat some vegetable oil. It says canola, vegetable, avocado, which is what I have, and let that sit for a minute and get warm over medium heat. And then we're going to add onion and garlic. I'm just adding garlic. It'll be 2 cloves of garlic, and we'll cook that for about 30 seconds until it starts getting fragrant, but you don't want it to burn. And then you're going to add the peas and carrots frozen, if that's what you're using. I'm going to add the edamame at the end because I've already cooked it. But then we're going to turn the heat up to medium high, add the rice, and let it get good and browned. So I don't know if you've made fried rice before, but everybody says to use day-old rice, cold rice preferably. I don't plan ahead enough so I did go ahead and do my rice earlier and put it in the refrigerator. It's still not cold enough, but it's going to have to do. But I've always done fried rice, and I don't ever have day-old rice, and it's still delicious. So don't let that stop you. Okay, so I'm going to put in 2 cloves of garlic. And let that just smell so good, because it always does. And then this is where you would put in the peas and carrots, but I'm not going to. So you're putting in 3 cups of cooked rice, preferably day old, and stir it around. Let me see what it says right here. So it says you're going to cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's hot and it starts to brown. All right, mine is hot and starting to brown, so I reduced the heat, so I'm turning mine down to about 3. And then you are pushing the rice to the side, and you're going to add 2 eggs. And I go ahead and kind of scramble mine up a little bit so that I don't have to do it in the pan, but you can do it in the pan. And what's fried rice without those little chunks of egg in it? Yum. Okay, so then you just scramble that in the middle of the pan, and if some rice gets in it, that's fine. It's going to all be mixed up together in a minute anyway. It's just easier to cook if it doesn't have a ton of rice in it. Kind of work that back and forth. It'll cook quickly. Then once we get this done, we stir it into the rice, and then we mix 3 tablespoons of soy sauce and a half of a teaspoon of sesame oil together, and pour it over the rice and mix it all up, and we're done. And then we will add that chicken. Oh, I've got to add my edamame on it too. But then we'll make a little bowl of fried rice and then that chicken on top of it. I love meals like this where it's all on top of the stove. You're not having to bake anything. Not that I mind that, but this just takes less time, and who has much time these days? Okay, so my eggs are done, so I'm stirring them into the rice. And then again, because we're gluten-free, and let me add my edamame right now. And I'll stir that up, and then I'll add but because we're gluten-free, I'm adding coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. Tastes just the same. To me, it does. So 3 tablespoons of that. And a half of a teaspoon of sesame oil, but I love sesame oil, so that may have been a teaspoon or 2. Stir that all around. Make sure all the rice gets the love of all the stuff, and this looks really good. Yum, yum. Okay, taking it off the heat, about to make a bowl, and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of the chicken fried rice. Let's taste that. That's so good. So good. Man. Okay. And then we're going to spoon some chicken. Make sure you get some teriyaki sauce. We have extra, remember, if we need that, but there's plenty at the bottom of this. Let's take a bite of chicken edamame rice together. I'm telling you something. I'd pay good money for this at a Chinese restaurant. I really would. Give me a fortune cookie, and I'm one happy lady. I mean, good gracious, this is good. Easy, high protein, gluten free, very easily adaptable to gluten free. This is it. You gotta make it.